Welcome back. A lot easier if I had people in this party, like, never mind. People come and go as they please. I'm not really bothered the people who don't look. That's entirely their choice. Welcome, and to all that are on, it's just Elder Scrolls, just me leveling up my characters, nothing special, just dungeon bits and bobs, blah blah blah. If anything you want to know, anything you want to help with, anything on costumes and random mounts and other stuff, just give us a shout. Just let us know. If you can't get in touch with us on this and I can't see you, even though you can hear me, just send a message via Facebook. I'll be able to get it on there, and I can't remember what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh, activate the wage shrine. So yeah. Anyway, the PlayStation Network, and it's the Elder Scrolls Online. So I just leveling up my Dragon Knight. I'm only on level 8 and 9 at the moment, like, but shouldn't take long to level up. If Philly's watching, I think you need to scrap your Xbox and get your ass on the PlayStation 4. I miss my sidekick partner. It's not natural not having you on it. Yeah, all you did was fish on it anyway, like, but you know. Yeah, so on them. Right, I've gone back to Bethnick because I've kind of missed out. Kind of just jumped straight into Daggerfall. So I've gone back into Bethnick, or what do you want to call it, to finish off one of my quests. There was a lot of quests on here that I kind of just skipped through. Only not because they're boring. Just I wanted to get to Daggerfall and then obviously get me crafting certificates. Being at Daggerfall, got me I've got the quests to do it, but I'm going to go back in a minute and just finish off the quest round here first, I think. I mean, here's his gift and give it to me, you bastards. It cost me 1,500 crowns just for a bloody werewolf. I'm not paying stupid amounts of money just to get werewolf. Like, I'd rather wait till I get ESO, get me 1,500 crowns, and then just buy it. But it's the best if you're wanting advice on vampirism or werewolf. If you're a tank, I'd go for werewolf. Like, and if you're a vampire, if you're a sorcerer, I'll go for vampire, because it kind of blends in with the equipment that you need, like the powers and shit like that. So werewolf out of both of them, I would probably choose werewolf out of the whole lot of them, just to make a difference as a sorcerer. Not just a sheer matter of fact that the werewolf is a good power to use, like, and especially if you have the full equipment on. The Daggerfall werewolves kind of costume, it spawns in your power, in your ultimate more often, and it's just, you're more werewolf than what you are basically a Dragon Knight or sorcerer or whatever you are. You know what I mean? It's quite good fun, to tell you the truth. It was absolutely kick ass. So keep your ultimate when you're fighting like the main boss, because it does come in handy. There's no worse than having to wait for the bloody ultimate to kick in and you're fighting the boss at the time. So always keep your ultimate handy. Never ever just use it because you want to use it, like because you like it. Fair enough. Keep it so you've got that better chance with the just leveled up. Woohoo! Dee 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 dee. That's the best song. Keep it so you've got your better chance of killing the enemy. Comes in handy. Anyway, enough blab on. Oh, can he? What have I got? What can I get? What am I using? I've got 200. Well, I'll try to do shield and sword, because I'm using a red guard, and they're actually quite good with the shield and sword, like. But at the same point, I've kind of unlocked the moves for great. So you know what it is. Fuck it. Give us a shield. We'll just swap it around for a bit. Right, 100 and shield. There we go. Puncher. Which one is it? Low slash puncher, I think. Puncher's excellent. So we'll whack puncher on, and we'll put that on the L1 because I'm not using. Always remember, guys and girls, bit of advice is always make sure every time you change your weapon from great hand to normal to whatever, make sure you change your skill line, because some skill lines only require great sword, other ones bow and arrow. So if you change from bow and arrow to exactly to sword, for example, it'll just muck you up. Basically, you won't be able to use that skill, and it's just a loss of a skill line to use against the enemy. And you need some of the bosses around here. You could do with all the skill lines you can just to kill that boss. Like, and if you're missing out on skill lines, it's not good, because you will go down. Right. Where am I going? Anchors in the harbour. Can't remember where I was going to. Daggerfall? Hang on a second, where is it? Glenumbra. Always get Glenumbra, Oredan, and the other one mixed up. Glenumbra's Daggerfall, Oredan's Vanguard Guard, and the Dominion is Dominion is the volcanic ash rock thing. Can't remember what it's called. It's all you're on a mountain basically, with lava volcano. Always kind of getting them mixed up. Probably because I think it's probably because they're all kind of the same kind of maps. That's the beginner maps and the alliance areas. So they all look kind of the same, if you apart from the volcanic one, like. Dee 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 dee.
The time is now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
Alright.
Christ-cursed pig thieves! Thieves! Daggerfall is full of them. They steal anything that's not nailed down. They even stole my livestock. This was no simple robbery. It was grand larceny, and I know who did it. The Font stole my glutton. He's been itching to put my prized pig on his menu. Serve him. They said.
And at the end of the day, on this mission, you don't get like anything from it, like, but you do get experience points. It's not much, like, but everything. The way I'll say it is, everything helps at the end of the day. So get as many quests as you can, to level up as fast as you can. Remember about some gun.
Did he say? Go on.
It's mental how many people's on this game, like. Don't know how many people actually are involved in this game. But I think it amounts up to about 100 per server. No matter where you go, there's people like, especially on the dolmens. What the hell have I got fucking selected here? Going round in circles.
Yeah.
When you visit the shops and markets, be sure to tell them.
Restraint, beware. Their death. Yeah.
Baxos.
I should really do all that. Actually, I'm gonna go and deconstruct all my shit. Should really do stuff around in the city centre first, then fuck off and start doing other stuff like. Kind of want to go down the line and just do stuff as I see it instead of rushing around. But I kind of tendency to go and do something and then all of a sudden I'll do like a clump of things all in the same space. Obviously it's the XP, as long as I've got the quest, I pick the quest up and do it like, but you kind of end up going back and forwards. If you do the clump all in one go, then they're kind of done. They're kind of done, so you don't have to worry about it, you know what I mean?
You're back. Refined. Go to the
Hello,
pub.
whoever that is, I don't know who's watching like, but welcome.
That damn dog keeps approaching me. I think it wants me to follow it.
The dog probably won't. At least a dog won't bite the hand that feeds it.
Right. What do you want to make? I want to make a diddly doo creation.
You'll regain some.
See what I mean? I'm doing a quest and then come into there to just to deconstruct some stuff, just to make some space in me eventually, like, and I've ended up and I've ended up picking up another mission just to do. Like you say, you can't help yourself.
You, sir?
Of course.
Let me know if...
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Is that on the table? Is that a thing? Yep. Wherever you go, around the corner, under the bed, wherever you want. Well, not under the bed, but you know, wherever you go around here, you will find stuff. If it's glowing, pick it up because it's just extra stuff added to your library. Lore books are the main one. They're just purple lilac coloured books, like glow in the dark books. Just pick them up, like get the full set. I've never gotten the full set yet on it yet, but I presume you'll get something good from it. So, and Daggerfall, this is where the werewolves are. Eventually, if you go halfway up the map, you'll end up in Aldcroft, where the werewolf is. The only thing about this game is, you can't like on Oblivion, and I don't know about probably Skyrim, Oblivion and Skyrim, that if you get bit by a werewolf or bit by a vampire, you kind of don't. You turn into it, obviously, but on this game it doesn't happen like that. You've actually got to buy it. You've got to buy the werewolf, or you've got to buy the vampire, or ask somebody on the market. Ask somebody on the market. That was a stroke of luck, like. Ask somebody that's selling a vampire bite, and normally it's probably cheaper just to get it in them, like get it on ASO Plus because of people ask stupid prices for it. But it's well worth getting. Like, it doesn't off come in handy when you need it. Like, and there's an extra skill line to your normal powers. So it's well worth looking into if you want to get it, and it's quite good fun, to tell you the truth, especially the werewolf one. But you can fight werewolves, and you can fight vampires and all sorts on this game, but you don't get bit by them, which is a bit of it. It's just a money making scheme at the end of the day. It's a way for this game to make more money, so that they make you buy it. They make you buy the werewolf and vampire rather than let the computer game itself do it. What was I gonna do? Gotta create one. Right, create the metal ball. Oh no. Done. You can make some good stuff on this, like. I was kind of up to the point where I was making good stuff on my Xbox One, because I had a high level characters, and it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to do it, like. But it's well worth it at the end of the day. Still can't believe my name is Bible Basher.
Show me you.
How the hell am I getting away with having a name like that? Like, I just don't know how I've done it. But then again, if there's anything to go on about anything to go on, then like Dungeons and Dragons, I had a sorcerer, necromancer on that one, warlock called Minion Muff Diver. So you know, it's an 18-year-old game, so I'll probably get away with it. You know what I mean? But shit, I've already got the pop for this. Oh. But I've got to go around and get it. Yep, well, jute creates cloth, so you can do cloth materials to do leather. Iron, obviously, for blacksmithing, and the higher you go, the higher the metal. Sorry, so. It goes iron, steel. It's a bit like RuneScape, mythical stuff. The more leveling up you do, the better your weapon. The higher your level is, the better the stuff. The better stuff you can make. You know what I mean? I already know how to get up a mountain, man. What are you tasking me to go and? You know what? It's telling us to do that. Oh my god. Alright, yeah. In order to make jewelry, if anybody doesn't know, you need to buy the Somerset expansion pack, DLC, I mean. If you do not have that, you will not be allowed access to making you won't be allowed any access at all in making jewelry or deconstructing jewelry. It just doesn't
Head to the
doesn't let you
clothing stand.
exist, and you can't buy it on here. So it's a separate DLC. It's a separate DLC, and it's, well, it was £30 odd. I got it on Xbox One. Nothing special about the Somerset DLC. I think I preferred I think I enjoyed Morrowind a lot more than what I did Somerset, but
Craft a pair.
it's one of them.
Wonderful. Now.
I haven't tried the new ones because the newest ones is the werewolf one. I think there's another one coming out. I haven't tried those yet, but I probably will at some point. I'm just trying not to get back into Rigmarole. All I do is play this game like I did on Xbox One. I don't want to start doing that again, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of good games out there, and the last thing I want to do is just sit and play a game that's been out for years. It's fully understandable because Craig does it as well, don't you, Craig? If you're watching, all you play is GTA. I mean, I bought it for 15 quid. You know, it is. It is a good game, but I'm just bored of it, and I only bought it. Like I blame Craig, but I don't think it was Craig's fault. I blame Craig for the matter of fact that if he didn't kept on going about it, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I'm going from a level 200 and odd or 300 and odd of whatever it was on my Xbox One straight to the likes of straight to the point of level 1 noob to having nothing to having loads, you know what I mean? And it's my fault at the end of the day for the sheer matter of fact that I've changed consoles. But the reason I changed consoles is because my controller kept breaking, and Microsoft is absolutely naff compared to PlayStation 4, so that's why I've done it. That's one of those. What the fuck? He was trying to chop me, stupid fucking bitch. Do apologise if I nicked your kill, like, but I think as long as you got that fucking dab in, yeah, that would have counted. Same with the Dolmens, guys. If you play Dolmens and you want to, and it's nearly about to finish, and
Interested in a set of new clothes?
it's kind of everyone's kind of destructed everything.
I guess.
All you have to do is run across to it and hit one enemy. Make sure you hit one enemy, and as long as you've hit one enemy, you're allowed to open the chest. So, if you use lightning strikes, for example, use your lightning strike. Use your lightning strike on an enemy. Pardon me. And you'll get that chest. If you don't hit it, then you won't have access to the chest. And that's happened a couple of times to me, but it'll happen a couple of times to you or whatever.
Flowers
Just
with a note.
just to keep you informed.
Welcome, friend. I said,
Aye, blah blah blah. I've got to go. Oh god.
Well,
I'm fucking ill to get twatted this weekend. Like, not gonna happen. Like, I haven't got the money, and I'm gonna get myself into more debt. It's just not happening. Oh, baby.
for the Knights of the King. Dead.
Here we go again. Back and forth. Here we go. Upstairs or downstairs? He's upstairs and come up here. Oh no, he's not. He's there. Scanning suit. What the fuck? Where we're going? Oh, he's upstairs. Oh, this came off by heart. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Yep. Thank you very much. What's in here? Anything? No. If you want to pinch something, make sure you get yourself in the place and pinch it, because everyone's a greedy bastard on this game. Not everyone's a greedy game.
You're back.
If you see it, get it. Especially the likes of the chests and stuff. Hopefully 9 times out of 10 the fucking the lock the pick would fucking break like, but you know. If it shows red when you pick stuff, if it shows red when it's pick stuff, it means that it's the enemies. If it's just normal, it means that you can get it. If it's the enemies and you can hide, and if you hide later and it comes up hidden, as long as you pick a lock or pinch something, that when you're hidden you can get away with it. If you get caught, get your arse out, get your arse away from the city and go get yourself underground to the outlaws, and clear your bounty, because you will get annihilated, and you cannot kill the gods. The gods are immune to your attacks. Yeah, I can't be asked to fight you.
If you have anything suspicious to report, talk to Captain Arison or Lieutenant Dubois.
Get to Captain Arison and fucking somebody. Where it was no. Off back to the castle again. Gonna get a tax gun around this corner, I bet you. Yep, I knew I would.
Interference will not be tolerated.
Fucking shut the fuck up, you fucking dick. Thank you. Good night.
Most of it is object. Good.
Oh, level up again. Excellent, excellent. Remember, guys, when you get to a level 10, I think it is. When you get level 10, you'll have the chance to go to Cyrodiil, which is the PvP area where everyone just attacks each other. So fucking, I don't really like PvP, to tell you the truth, like, because it's just unfair, unfairly matched. So I tend to stay clear of it. But you can still do quests in there. All it takes is for you to go and speak to the training advisor. The training advisor will then tell you that you can just skip the training and you get the points. They'll give you 3,000 alliance points to spend in the PvP area to help you out, and like the likes of siege equipment and catapults and stuff like that. And also you get 2 skill points. So I'll just go in for the skill points and come back out again. It's cushy. Can't complain about 2 skill points. I'll probably do it after this, like. Still got a fucking point. What the hell? How many points? If you choose to level up your heavy armor, well, mine's a tank, so I've kind of chose heavy armor, not medium, just for a change. And if you choose to use your heavy armor, then use it to level up your use it to the. Obviously, that's a level 4, so that's why I'm changing. But it try and stick with the same armor all the way through, depending on how you've leveled it up, because it gives you you do get the bonus with it. You get the added advantage of having the bonus from doing that. What's that? Is that level 7? Yeah, give us that. And it's also better to get yourself a few glyph of health. It's also good to get yourself a outfit as soon as you can. Just have to get around to doing it, you know what I mean? It's a medium orc. Heavy. Pardon me. That's level 5. Level 9. That'll do. Enchant. Infuriate. So if you click on it like that, set as guest, accept, it should enter campaign, it should count down and then kick you into it. There you go, and then you obviously just join. Travel the campaign, and then just wait for it to, there we go, it's loading. And here we are. So we're going to talk to this.
Another soldier.
Anything in here worth pinching while I'm in? What's in this bag? Iron dagger. Level 10. Fuck it. Well, can't be asked about the heave ho, fucking all that shit. And if I come all the way over to here and speak to this man, after I've looked at all the doodah, I can skip the training and I'll get the 2 points.
Are you certain? Excellent.
There we go. Woohoo! Now, if I want to accept quests while I'm in there, I can do so, but I'm not going to, because it's nah, I'll have that shield. Why not? It's worth having a look about, see what you can see what that is, because some of the stuff in here comes in handy. So, and you don't get wrong for taking it. It's not telling you off. It's not coming up as red or anything. So it's like you can actually pick it up and use it. I suppose your alliance allows you to do that, and there's nothing in there. But Cyrodiil is actually quite big. This is the Cyrodiil map. This is the southern. Well, that's where I am at the moment. But that's the full PvP area. Obviously, that's our area there, so we're kind of overruling everybody else. And then you've got that actually where Daggerfall, sorry. Where the blue, sorry. We have the Dominion, which is a yellow, and obviously, and then you have the Ebenhard Pact on the right hand side. I still don't know the map, like, but on every map there's there's 3 shards. You just gotta look around for them, like. And the only reason I haven't really looked around for them, as a matter of fact, is if you gallop around in the PvP where you end up getting attacked, you know, it's gonna take it. You end up spending more money on repairing your gear than what you are trying to get to get the shard. So I kind of just stay clear of it. I think the way I see it is yeah, the game's pretty old, and yeah, people still need advice on it, like. But most people that have played this game, people that haven't played this game, is like either one, because they don't understand it, two, they think fucking Skyrim is better than Elder Scrolls, which it's not. Sorry, but it is. Yeah, it's good. Three, they just haven't got that advice. They don't really know what they're doing. They kind of think the game's quality. They get it in the game, and then you've got all that added shit where you've got to do crafting and level and enchant your weapons and all that. It's kind of more professional. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. Never went that, but obviously at a bigger scale and more fucking more complicated. So that had extra hint would work out. That helps. Sorry. And yeah, if I'm blabbing on, I do apologise. But I'm just trying to give a bit of advice, so if anybody wants to take the advice, go for it. If they don't want to take the advice, then it's costly. I was about to say I've got another fucking skill, but I already knew that. Dragon Leap. Molten weapons. There. Well done there. I don't think you can actually get anything with 100 crowns, like. And anything here you can get 100 crowns. That vampire and werewolf thing, there's the skill lines for the vampire, curse of vampires and werewolf's bite. That's probably the best one of the lot. Just tell your choice what you choose. They're both good at the end of the day, depending on what kind of, and like I say, it's depending on what character you're actually using at the time. There's nothing here for 100, 200. Look at hell. It yawns. Tell you where I will go. No, I'm not gonna jump. I'm not gonna jump down there. Done it before and got stuck on the roof. Not happening. Jump down here, though. If any of you get attacked or you have a bounty on your head, the best place to come is these places. But the vast majority of them is just on the outskirts of town. And some places, like for example the Vanguard Guard's really hard to get to unless you're just hidden and crouch all the way to get there. Sarah, if you're watching this game, or Alex as you put it now, but you probably won't be, but if you are watching this game, can you remember when you used to get attacked 24/7? That's the reason why, because you've been stealing goods and you got caught doing it. And every time you went into the city, you got attacked. You couldn't understand why they kept attacking you, because you kept pinching. So if you do get caught and you get clocked, then this is where you come to get to get rid of your stuff, and you speak to this guy here, the fence guy, and
I don't buy.
takes your bounty off you. Don't think I had a bounty on. Sort of. Don't know who's watching, but howdy who. Emma, is this you? Is this you watching? I cannot see what you put on the screen on YouTube. So if you do message on YouTube, it's not coming up on your PlayStation dashboard telling us who's messaging. So I do apologise if I don't reply to any diddly doo-dah. Somebody fucking chasing us.
Another distraction.
You're too late. Varric's already on his way to the castle. Your king is already dead.
Gets better the higher you get. I'm just on the newbie missions, so also gets a lot harder as well. Back and bastard forward, man. Where am I going? Castle. Yeah.
Honor and steel.
Fuck, I've got me bloody mount on me on the Xbox One goes about fucking 10 to the dozen. It's like Billy Wiz and Beano. Say whoosh, done. Right.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
Straight in. What?
Wait.
Yeah. Ah, wait, so now who it is.
Death to the king.
Trying to give people advice on how to play this game, like, and it's just mental because there's a lot of fucking shit guns on. Doesn't make a difference where I fucking go in this game. I have to pinch the whole lot. Oh, then where the fucking hell are you? Thank you.
What? No one will stand in Angolf's way.
Die, bitch!
No, we'll handle this. Good riddance.
Yep. Can't help yourself. I have to have everything.
Captain, this isn't easy for me to say. I want to apologize for
nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arison. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
Anyway, that's enough. That's enough for now. I'll probably be back on later on. If you want to see a live stream or on any other game, because I play Destiny 2 and other stuff, or Need for Speed, just let us know. And we'll take it from there. Anyway, cheers for watching, and I will speak to you later. Goodbye.